Unemployment today has become another pandemic, especially in developing countries. Every president is fighting hard to ensure that unemployment is catered for, but most of the trials have really ended in vain. This is stressing to everyone, a local citizen, local leaders, religious leaders, and everyone is really challenged with this pandemic. Therefore, today we look at 7 sacrifices that everyone has got to make to break this bondage because it's really stressing. Everyone would wish to have a state of freedom where he enjoys his life, but because of lack of finance, amid this high cost of everything that one wants, you find it stressing, you find it hard, you find it so much burdening. I can't wish to see you quitting, but can request you to watch this video up to end so that you be one of the people that is so much crucial in break this bondage. You might be one, you might be having a friend that is going through this. So this video is important to you and your community. Welcome back from this break. It's Jeffet K taking the mantle to describe 7 sacrifices that you've got to make to achieve that state of freedom that you have long wished to have. If you're new, kindly subscribe. Remember to comment, like, and share so that you get these benefits with your friends. As we discussed earlier, one of the sacrifices that you've got to make is sacrificing your cheap dignity. Many of graduates graduate with degrees, master's degrees, diplomas, and all those dignities with knowledge that was applicable in 1990s. Yet today we in a modernized world, you find that the theory that we study in universities were applicable for some time too, where people who went to school were very few. And now in today's competition, you realize you've got to dart in your hands if you're to achieve anything. Therefore, my dear friend, if you're here watching this video and you're interested, kindly remember that your degree is not much worth money, but that petty job is so much important. It's really awkward to find someone burning charcoal with 10,000 and another one with a master's degree, one with a PhD, is requesting that charcoal burner 5,000 to buy a cup of tea. It's embarrassing. It doesn't look good. It's bad. So my friends, the youth, and everybody that is watching, encourage that person, irrespective of the degree that you have, irrespective of the honor that you do have, kindly, that in your hand. Do that small job that is available. However much it might not look good to the community, but as long as it's bring money, as long as bring your local currency, whatever currency it does bring, my dear, endeavor do that. You'll get much better from something. You can't get anything from zero. Everywhere you go, you'll be asked to have experience. You'll be asked to spend some little money. Say transport, say buying data for applying for specific jobs, and what have you. Therefore, you need that money. Do it, whatever it is. Then that finished, the second sacrifice that you've got to make is sacrificing the Brim game. Some people here, Brim, several factors. If there is a certain pulling rope that is pulling majority of the youth, is the blame. The blames are very many. The excuses that people make are very many. If you can go mention them, you can't mention them all, because there are very many. Some say I did not go to school. Now say, look, I don't have one hand. Look, I can't speak English. What have you? Mentioned them. But all those excuses are not worth. Actually, you shouldn't talk about them, because not only people that have gone to school are rich. Actually, majority of people that are rich have not gone to school, have started from their petty jobs, and now they're billionaires. Therefore, that blame is not worth. That excuse is not worth. So sacrifice every excuse that you've got and embrace that positivity that might come after that sacrifice. My dear friends, let's go to number 3 and see what a sacrifice that you have got make, having realized that Brim game achieves nothing. Number 3 is you've got to invest more in research and reading books. It was said by a certain researcher that if you want to hide something from an African, write it in a book. So if you want to break that bondage, it's high time you read books. It's high time you watched personalities that have made it. It's high time that you researched more about issues, about certain activities, about different jobs. Anything that is searchable, hey, search about it. It's powerful to have knowledge than sitting there without knowledge. Knowledge is power. So if you have knowledge, there are high chances that you'll get power. And if you have power, then you have money. Because money is just directly proportional to the knowledge and power that one possesses. Therefore, having done that, let's go to number 4 and see what else that you've got to sacrifice if really you are to break that bondage that I know people are experiencing. People having that yoke that's tying them, that's not releasing them to break and have that state of emotion that everyone here would wish to have. Number 4 is sacrificing some sleep. According to doctors, every person at least has to sleep for 8 hours in a day. That's 1/3 of 24 hours of a day. Therefore, if you can sleep that, that's enough. Say if you slept at around 10 in the evening, then by 6 in the morning you're up. Why really? Why sleep at midday? Why? You should sacrifice some sleep. Not every time you should be sleeping. Sometimes you have to sleep late as you're researching, as you're contemplating about something, as you're thinking about something positive, something to do, something important. Number 5 is that you shall look at is sacrificing some friendship with people that are poor-minded. Some people are poor-minded. Some people are good at discouraging every positive thing that comes. Some people are very poor-minded to the extent that whatever idea that you bring, they'll find a negative part and they build up that negative part to scare you out. My dear, never befriend that person that's negative. Actually, the greatest idea is killed majorly by that small-minded person that keeps discouraging you. My dear, learn to befriend people that encourage you to thrive. Learn to befriend people that see the positive part of your idea, the positive part of you, your strength, not concentrating much on your weaknesses. Number 6 is sacrificing your social media and TV. Majority of the youth have Twitter handle, have Facebook account, talk about TikTok, WhatsApp, every what have you. And you find is a giant on every platform, has followers, but hey, how much do you get from those followers? The best you can do is saying hello, hi, good morning. You find a group that has 100 good mornings in a day. How do you benefit from that? Sometimes you should leave some groups. Sometimes you should leave some platforms. Let's sit down and calculate the benefit that you get from that platform that you're on. So, my dear, if you want to thrive, you have to spare time and do positive things that are income generating other than concentrating on those social media groups and sometime watching TV. People are fond of watching the so-called Wuzanyo soaps. I have my friend that has watched so for 5 years and is still watching. Just imagine, and has that specific time that, hey, at this time I'll be watching. My dear, it's high time you use that time profitably as you do activities that are income generating. Number 7, that's the last. We look at the sacrifice that is majorly important, which is a little bit related to one that we've finished in, that none other than sacrificing the trending things. Most people spend money on watching things that are so much trending, watching those songs, watching that cinema, that film, everything that's trending there. Who tells you that everything trending is good for you? Not all trending information is good for you. Not all trending fashion. Not all. Actually, you should be much selective and select only those that are important into your life. Thank you very much for watching this video, and having reached this far, I understand that you have benefited a lot from this video, and all my prayer is that you break that bondage. If not you, then your brother, your friend, your relative does so. And kindly subscribe, remember to comment, share, and like our video. On today's Wisdom channel, I can't go minus tell you that you're most valuable. I love you. We meet in the next video.